Let's learn to Queen Walk Town Hall 9. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today we're back in Clash of Clans teaching you guys how to be a boss at Queen Walking Town Hall 9. I have a handful of Town Hall 9 attack strategies, and these are unique strategies that really rely on the Queen Walk, so excellent examples if you guys are trying to improve. And this is all from a 9v9, 50v50 war between particles and evolution. And the first attack we're looking at today is a Queen Walk mass archer attack. This attack would fail every time if the Queen Walk were not solid. So what we're gonna do is hit play right here and watch this one happen. Notice the Queen is coming in from the eastern side of the base. A troll Tesla pops up, which she takes care of very quickly. The healer support is going to keep her up. Now, there are some tips that you guys are going to want to follow so that you can be successful when Queen Walking Town Hall 9. First tip, I would recommend, and I always amass this in the comments section, I would recommend you use a Queen level 15 or above. If you're using a Queen lower level than that, you're going to struggle. She just doesn't have the power that she needs to push on through the base. Now, I've seen people succeed with level 10 queens on a Queen Walk. It's doable, but it's not advisable. So notice right here, the Queen Walk is turning itself into a Queen Charge. That means rather than walking around the base, she's going into the base. And in doing that, she's gonna be able to lure the clan castle, take out the guts of the base as well. Because again, all these archers are coming into the attack, guys. A very weird attack strategy that you don't typically see. Queen's already gotten into 2 compartments of the base. She's going to be working on that expo, and there goes the clan castle lore. That's something you often try to do when you're doing a Queen Walk, is lure the clan castle and get those troops out of the attack so you don't have to deal with them whatsoever. You kind of want your queen to continue walking through. And every example from every strategy in today's video is an amazing example of how to be effective with your Queen Walk. Notice the P.E.K.K.A. was dropped into the base and all of those archers are behind. So now that the queen has funneled out this whole section of the base, the P.E.K.K.A. and those archers can go through and take out everything around the outside. Working out pretty nicely. I mean, who goes into a war attack with so many archers? I think it was 89, but I guess Blue FP from Evolution does, and it's gonna pull in the 3-star on the back of that Queen Walk. So one tip we talked about was use a level 15 queen, nothing really below. Again, that's a suggestion. And I'll tell you guys, with books, with hammers, it's so much easier these days to upgrade your heroes than it was 1 year ago. So think about it. That grind, although it is still a grind, Town Hall 9 is a grind for sure. It's a lot better and a lot faster than it used to be. Look at all these archers coming in on the base. The Queen's ability was finally popped. She's going to go through and finish off the base as well. My first amazing example of a Queen Walk done by Blue FP, making an attack strategy that should not be in Clash of Clans War, a mass archer attack, succeed solely on the back of our girl, the Queen. Now, in that last attack, we had a whole bunch of archers, and in this attack, we have a whole bunch of minions. Again, an attack strategy that is not a conventional attack, but is relying on a solid Queen Walk. So what we're going to do is just kind of watch this one go down and give you a few tips along the way as well. Notice all the air defenses are in this side of the base. Let's see where the Queen comes in. She's coming in right there from the southeastern side. And another thing about your Queen Walk, another tip I have for you guys, is when you want her to travel in a certain direction, if you want her to go south, if you want her to go east, make sure you use those support troops, either a balloon, a baby dragon, a wizard, to set the funnel. Make sure you take out the structures next to the Queen in the direction you don't want her to go. So if you want her to travel to the right, take out the defenses and structures on the left. If you want her to go to the left, take out the things on the right, because she's going to travel to the closest building or troop on the map. So you want to make sure you can kind of control where she's going. Notice that first set of wall has been opened up. Now the second tier of wall as well. It's going to allow her to get inside of that base yet again, lower the clan castle, and take out some solid defenses within. Now, it's time for the third tip right here, guys, and that is utilize your rage spells on your Queen Walk. You got to keep your queen alive. You're using so much camp space on the 4 healers that you really want to make sure that those healers don't go down, that the Queen Walk doesn't go down. Talking about 56 camp space on those healers, guys. And look at this queen. She's coming through nicely, getting right there into the corner of the base. The king was going along as well. A minion even doing some chip damage over there on the western side of the base. We got the ability being popped right there, and her job is done. The funnel is set, and now comes the lava hound, a few balloons, and 55 minions. Crazy attack. Look at these minions go. I chose these guys because they are so fun to watch. This war that we were in was actually a no bowler, no witch war, so no one could use witch slap in this war at all. So we got some cool attacks like watching this one right here. And watch as these minions, the balloons, and the pups go through and clean up the rest of the base. Notice though, our girl, she's still rocking it through the base, having no issue at all. So even if all the minions and all the pups went down, she would still be able to pull out that solo win because that walk was so solid. Swag rage in the center of the base. The last attack was done by Cigar, and this one is done by Taxi. Very similar strategy right here, guys. A whole bunch of minions yet again, starting off with that queen walk. And like I said, if it weren't for the solid walk, it wouldn't succeed. So right here, down in the south, the queen is coming through. Notice we talked about the funnel that you have to set. The baby dragon is setting that funnel right here, making sure the queen travels over towards the eastern side of the base. Now, let's not make a fool of myself, and let's hope that she actually does travel in that direction. Nice job poisoning the clan castle. Easy clan castle lore right here with the clan castle right there towards the outside of the base. Worked out beautifully, and the queen is traveling to the east, so I was right. I do know what I'm talking about sometimes, guys. So utilize the rage spells and make sure you have her funneling in the right direction. If you can't get the lore out of your queen, you have to have a plan for the clan castle. You don't want to go straight up into an attack, ignoring whatever may come out of that clan castle, unless if you know what's in there and you know that it's not going to hurt your troops. Like maybe if it's just a lava hound, you can go in with a ground attack because it won't really hurt your troops at all because it's a lava hound. What the lava hound in the clan castle's job is to tie up your queen. So here we go, speaking of lava hounds, with a lava hound from our clan castle. The queen, she's still going around. This one is not as much a queen charge, more of her just walking around the outside of the base. The minions are coming in like bosses right now, taking out everything that is around the base. The lava hound still tanking for a short time. She's about to pop. Queen's abilities popped as well. And notice 2 rage spells still left over in the composition. That's for these balloons and these minions to push through the center of the base. I don't think they're going to make it all the way through because of the number of air defenses left. If you see right here, 2 air defenses. The queen is still going strong though, even if all the minions go down, which they will. We're going to still have the queen up and doing big things in this base. So the Tesla's there popping away at whatever minions and pups we have left over, and our queen casually, graciously just walking through, taking everything out, because there is no way an Archer Tower and a Tesla are going to take out a queen with 4 healers on her, doing her job, walking the base. Great example from Taxi, again, with a unconventional strategy. Not saying you guys should be using these strategies, but you should be queen walking like these guys because they are pros at it. But now I do have an attack that I'm going to show you guys right now that you should be doing, the best attack in the game. And so far, guys, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you sub the channel and ring the bell for daily Clash of Clans videos. What you guys are about to witness is the best attack strategy overall inside of Clash of Clans, and it happens to feature a queen walk. This strategy is solid from Town Hall 9 all the way through Town Hall 12, and as you guys can see, this one even features the Quake spell, the Earthquake spell, which is now getting that buff with the update. Let's actually see what goes on right here. This is a beautiful example of a queen charge. Now, some people would say that you could go ahead and use a jump spell instead of the quad Quake spell and use half the camp space, and that's true, but sometimes you just want to open things up with the quad Quake. Notice the baby dragon setting that funnel that we talked about earlier in this video. Queen walk is going to get herself going around. There's the quad Quake taking down the wall. Notice four earthquake spells will take down any level wall, exposing the entire base. She's going to be able to get in here, lure the clan castle, and then allow for the lalo portion of the attack to commence. Notice the king is right there, going to hopefully try to engage with that enemy queen. You want the queen to go down too. There's the rage spell. The wizards are going to assist, taking down that that queen on the inside of the base. Now our queen dealing with the Tesla. There's the rage spell. Keep that queen up. You don't want to lose her if you don't have to. Now the queen is working on a lava hound right now. Next tip, if you have to go against a lava hound, use the poison spell to get rid of the pups. And as you can see, a minion was just added to help out the queen. It's okay to send an extra troop or two in to clean up the mess so that you don't lose any healers. And so I guess that could be tip number 4 right there, guys. Make sure you give assistance to the queen walk when she's dealing with lava pups. Notice she's going into the base right here so beautifully. And now Lalo's coming through. She's going to step forward, take out that sweeper, even be able to reach over and take out some air defenses as well. Now, something I did not talk about yet in this video, and I didn't actually show you an example of it either, is a coconut loon. If you've heard this term before but you don't know what it is, I will explain it to you right now, and this is our next tip. A coconut loon is when you have your healers on your queen, but you don't want the healers to absorb any of those black bombs or the air mines in the game. One black bomb takes down one healer, and that really weakens your queen walk. So what people will do is they will send in a coconut loon ahead of the healers, and what that will do is you take one balloon, you drop it in, and it's going to seek out, it's going to pull out any air mines that are in the area, clearing the air so the queen walk can stay as strong as possible, and so that the healers, which cost 14 camp space, don't take the hit, and instead you have a 5 camp space balloon that takes the hit for those healers, allowing the 4 healers to remain on the queen the entire time so the queen can do what's happening right here in this attack, and that is finish things off. I mean, another beautiful example of a queen walk. Went completely through the base with assistance of the quad quake and all the lalo helping her out along the way as well. But the strongest strategy in the game, if there's one strategy that you want to learn and upgrade in Clash of Clans, this is the one that you guys should be doing because, well, it's going to last you the longest. We have one more example for you guys today, so don't go anywhere. This is a really odd one for you guys because, as you can see, there are only 2 healers in this attack, and I will not often tell you to go into a queen walk attack with only 2 healers. It's literally not enough. And there's that coconut loon that we talked about, guys. That coconut loon just did a beautiful job saving the 2 healers. If they would have lost one of them, it would have been a problem. So the queen is going to deal with that Lord Clan Castle Golem right now. And as you can see over here in the base, there's not a ton of defenses to compact that are going to be able to bother our queen. So the 2 healers can actually get it done. Very different attack strategy here. Most of the attacks we talked about and shared today, guys, were very different strategies, things that you don't typically see, which makes this even more exciting. The queen is going to walk all the way to the eastern side of the base, and she's going to make her way over there with only 2 healers on her throughout the attack, which means the attacker, who is blue, can bring more hog riders to the battlefield and really be able to storm the base. So the queen, we're just going to watch her. She's going to completely go through the base from one end to the other. She will eventually lose some of her healers, but she still has enough health to get through the base and survive until the end of the attack. And with only 2 healers in her arsenal, you would expect her to lose them at some point in time. But what her job was right here was to funnel down the base, narrow down the base, so the hog riders have a nice straight path to run through so they can 3-star the base like you are about to witness right here, guys. So the healer is about to go down. Our queen is going to stay up. She still has her ability. There's still a heal spell and a poison spell left in the composition. Healers are all gone, but it's time to pop her ability right here, and she will go through and take out the rest of the base with the assistance of those hog riders. An amazing attack with only 2 healers on this queen walk. I'm going to show you guys a replay right now of that coconut loon so you can know exactly what it is. I don't want you guys to miss out on that. It's such a good example of a coconut loon. All the hogs and we'll get it done. Beautiful. Guys, thanks so much for coming through today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and left a like on the video and decided to subscribe to the channel. Also, you guys should check out this video because it will teach you more strategy inside of Clash of Clans. I'll see all you guys back here later on today with another video. Until then, be good.